Welcome to the channel. I'm again, as you can see in the background, looking into things with tracks. Why tracks? I'm especially interested in industrial tracks because once those tracks went into place, they had to have high production, high technology, good products. And once they're gone, it means that all of that is also gone. So that's why I'm curious to see what's left. And in Finland, it's tendency that everything is removed once it's not needed. So have some old tracks with wooden these parts and everything left. It's rare, and especially tracks which are to do with industrial area, they're all removed. And I'm now in southern Tampere, a place called Nekala. That used to be an industrial area with a lot of production and stuff going on. Now it's mostly abandoned and small shops and companies, but nothing big left. However, I was wondering if any of the tracks are still left, and they indeed are. So I'm now going to take you for a walk around this area and see what I find. Here are some tracks. You can see tracks and this kind of splitting point. Let's go that way first. And old wooden these parts for tracks. Lots of garbage and homeless people or whatever hanging around here, but it's nice to see old tracks and wooden, these metal nails. Yeah, my guess this will be removed at some point and something built here. So no, this track is not in use anymore. It's been cut off from the other end. Okay, here's this split thing. Cool. Anything else around here? Not so much. I hope the image quality is decent. Sorry about the wind. It's crazy windy day. Pieces of metal there. Ooh. So I found this signal thing with the lever, everything's still in place. I don't want to move it. All the things and all the mechanism for changing these tracks to go to different parts of the industrial area. You can see there's the split. There's a bridge, but I'm not going to go there. So there's, I can see it's from, I think maybe 1981, this whole thing. I will go to the edge of the bridge because it's a all-rail highway, so I don't want to scare anyone. I'm wondering what is someone doing there. Yeah, that's where it ends, so it doesn't continue anywhere. The track ends there. Probably this will be a walking bridge or some sort of bicycle bridge over the highway. Anything interesting? The forest? Nope. Let's go see the other direction now. The smell of these sleepers, I know it's creosote, but still reminds me of my childhood. There's that device to change the direction of the train on the track. Once again. So this was a one track that left like this already, at least in the 50s or after World War II, and it split first into one or two directions, first one direction, then two, and later to multiple directions as we go into the industrial area. Here's another one. Cool, still something left. So here's another device I hope you can see it. There's the weight, counterbalance, counterweight or whatever, arrow, and the whole mechanism for directing the train into one direction. In Finland in autumns when it's sunny, it's good to do this, but it also means usually windy. Not so cold wind, just windy. And let's look around this area and then we will go to see if there exists anything within the industrial area. Oh, it's so nice. Like an old wooden, I don't know these words in English, so apologies. So there's the middle track that goes there and ends in a pile of sand. I know because there's a grocery store on the other side of the bushes. So it's obvious it wouldn't continue. Okay, this continues a bit further. And here you can tell the sleepers, or what, I'm not sure if this sleeper, whatever these wooden things, they are more covered underneath the soil and underneath, there's this moss on top. So I guess this is older pot. And oh, what I found. So whatever was removed, you can see it there. They just piled them here. Some of the tracks. There's at least 1, 2, 3 layers of these tracks here. Cool. They're all there in the bush. Okay, there's some, well, that's actually a hardware store, but I don't want to disturb them. Some interesting graffiti which I cannot show on YouTube. And the track ends there. Yeah, that's another track. Let's go backwards. Yeah, there's more piles of tracks there, but they have some graffiti which is not allowed by YouTube. So I'm not going to show them to you. Again, we went backwards so you can see the pile there. Oh, these are slippery. Let's go across here. These middle tracks equally look quite old compared to the ones that way. Those look newer or better condition than these. And these end here as well. And here we're back to the main tracks, or whatever tracks. They go here. Nothing in the bushes there. No tracks there. Is that a track? This actually concrete stuff looks like there was a platform maybe here. Let's see what's over there. Ah, okay, so the tracks that come there, there's a stand but they don't end. They come back out here. Yeah, they're still going here. They go there. They go there, as you can see. They go there. They go there. They go there. And they go there. They still go in the trees. Okay, I think now I need to take it off and I will put it back on once if I see something. I thought they had disappeared already, but they still grow there, the tracks. You can maybe see it there in the middle of the screen. But, and there above the yellow pipe. And here they again go on this path. So they didn't never remove them. They go quite far still to the industrial area. It just goes again the bush. I will take off. I have to go past the company here first. And here they go again. Also there, this other track. Continue. Do they end here? No, it's still in the grass. So I think those are remaining of old sleepers. The wooden part over there. But I think this track either ends here or it continues underground. I can't see any markings here. No, it's still there. I'm still walking on the track. And I think here it ends to the road. Okay, I will go to the other side of the road. This area here also used to be, so I came from over there, and that's where the track went along here and on that side. But this used to be some sort of industrial area. Now it's just shops, hardware store and so on. Most of the stuff here in the industrial area is warehouses, and there's no more trucks on the yards, and I don't want to film their private companies. I'll come back to you if I find something. So I think I found something left still in the middle. Based on what I see, there's some iron on the other side, and it's in the correct straight line from where the tracks came, where I came from. And I guess these are what's left of the tracks here. So it basically ended here between these two warehouses. I think somewhere here the train tracks ended anyway. I will go and see if I find the other branches or anything left of them. Sometimes this kind of wasteland is where you can still find remains of tracks and stuff. But at least according to the map there shouldn't be anything here. Old factory is still behind me. I think it didn't go through that. Though there is some land that looks like there could be tracks. Could be here. There's a road here. Could be. But if it's, I'm not going to all the private areas, I'm trying to avoid them. Based on those buildings over there, that's the exact direction of the furthest away branching track where it was in the beginning. And based on the loading base there, I think this is where the third track came somehow and went to that side and through there, went between buildings. I think this is all for today. I've went through almost everything here, and I think we found all the pieces of what are left. All the industrial railway here, and it was a big industrial area with actual big production and so on. Well, other than me going home to getting warmer because it's really, I'm getting a bit cold, but more I'm tired of the wind, so I guess nothing else but see you in the next video.